maybe even if we can sue them, then I would just basically have higher rent to pay.
Because due to the increase in common area usage, or?
Yeah. Because I'm worried about the base rent being increased because of the compliance of the ADA.
Well, I don't believe your base rent should be necessarily increased due to just complying with certain standards. I don't believe making a ramp or making a door a little wider should necessarily increase your rent or increase any common area usage degradation.
Okay. And so I think that the other thing we were talking about was how long the restaurant would need to be closed. And looking at the ramp and the door, I think it will be extremely disruptive, and the restaurant will have to be closed for 2 to 3 weeks.
Yeah, so like I said a little earlier, the longer the restaurant would need to be shut down to mitigate the issue. Generally, if that happens, then it would be more likely to rest upon the landlord paying for it over the tenant paying for it. You.
Okay. I just really want to not have to pay for any of this because we can't really pay for that right now while we're still struggling to pay the rent.
Yeah.
So are we just waiting for the lawsuit before I can sue, indemnify the landlord?
So a huge problem is that if the landlords could potentially just take advantage of low-income tenants. They could basically make a system saying, hey, I just want you guys to essentially have, you have very low income and I'm going to rent it out to you. So there's good sources that talk about how to combat this. So if you're not making a lot of money, or if the overall percent that it's going to cost is going to be a very large portion of your income or a portion of the rent or just in general, then again, you could indemnify, or you could just or perhaps you can just portion out a large percentage of liability to the landlord, and that way you wouldn't have to pay very little.
Okay, that sounds better.
Okay.
So do I need to reply to this demand letter?
Yes, I would definitely reply to this demand letter. I would definitely also talk to the landlord about how perhaps you guys can come as a unified front. But yes, I would definitely reply.
Is there anything else I need to think about or talk to Almas about?
I guess you guys should perhaps talk about if you guys could potentially shut down the restaurant for a couple weeks, to potentially talk about how much money you have in general, just in case everything goes wrong and then you need to indemnify the landlord. But I think that's about it.
Okay. Thank you so much. It's really been really helpful because I've been so stressed out about these two things.
So before you leave, a few things that I want you to know. One, I'll call you in about 3 days, so on Friday. And between now and then, think about the lawsuit, if that's something that you want to continue to go through with, because we'll have to bring, like I said, the most beneficial thing would be to bring in Sullivan and Old Person and get them involved as well. And then on the other side, about therapy and those things that have happened in the past that may become public. And the last thing that I want you to think about also is in terms of our agreement. If you decide that that's what you want to do, what I will do is we'll write up a plan and it'll be kind of an employment contract that we will be working for you, so that you don't have to deal with most of the stuff. We'll still need you for some things, and payment of that. And the way that we'll work out payment, in this case, would be on a contingency, which means the damages that you receive, our payment will be a portion of those damages, so that you don't have to pay us as we're going through this process. There may be some things that we'll ask if we have to make copies and things like that, but I'll try and do things so that the cost is minimal, because I know you're already having a lot of trouble paying rent, trying to get these things, and I don't want that to be more stress for you. So I think if we work on the contingency basis, it'll allow us to get the work done that we need to for you, and you won't have to pay us as we go. When the settlement comes, we'll have some part of that, you'll get the rest of that, and then, I think that will help you in that you won't have to try and worry about paying legal fees and any other thing that comes with that. So, does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So again, I'll call you Friday, and we can discuss more if it's something that you're looking to do, and then we can move from there. We'll work out all the other paperwork and whatever we need to do so we can get moving with that. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.